see, he's a little upset right now, and part of that is my fault. And I hope that maybe we can talk and work things out, and he gets back in the building, because we'd love to have him back. So,
Dark farewell to Duke Messenger. Today we stand at the threshold of an era that will be forever marked by the departure of Duke Messenger. This isn't merely a resignation. It is in every essence an abdication, a retreat from the kingdom he swore to serve. In the hallowed halls of Hashmark Sports, Hashmark Media, and the wide expanses of Jam, his absence will echo as a testament to his choice to forsake his post when the clarion call of duty sounded most urgently. Duke, your exit is not just a turning of the page. It is a stark, cold abandonment of the castle walls you once vowed to defend. It is in moments of turmoil that true leaders are forged, not in the fleeing shadows of the night. You have chosen to withdraw from the battlefield, leaving behind your comrades and your kingdom as the drums of war beat ominously on the horizon. Let this be a reminder to all within the realm of Hashmark and beyond. The kingdom never forgets. The thrones you once occupied will be filled, the gaps in our ranks mended, but the memory of your departure will linger as a specter over your legacy. War is imminent, and in its wake, we will remember those who stood their ground and those who turned their backs. As I speak these words into the void, let them serve as a solemn vow. We will endure, we will rebuild, and we will emerge stronger. But you, Duke Messenger, shall wander in the annals of our history as a cautionary tale. A tale of what it means to leave your kingdom when the night is darkest and the battle lines are drawn. Farewell, Duke. May the shadows you embrace be a solace to the honor you've left behind.
Is it recording? Yeah, we're good. What are you guys up to?
you know what? Ready for the weekend.
Weekend is here, man.
It's been a long week.
Long week. Come on now. Hold on. I don't want to hit you with this. Let's do this. This works out good. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hello? I really don't. Real quick. Yeah. Welcome to Buddy Ball episode number 9. This is the official number 9. Number 8 was Duke Boyd Presser coming out strong. Joliet tournament. Yeah, Duke's gone. How's that work? Did he get it? Jam, did he get ejected? Ironically enough, first episode out here in the new studio.
Right.
Thanks to John's Architectural Metal Solutions Inc. For everything they did out here. And Cam, man of many words, the baseman of the Northwest Indiana Cardinals, our guest today on Nobody Ball, due to the fact that Duke, again, apparently out with Nora, not a girl. It's not a guy. It's a disease. It's a flu-like thing that I had, and then our guy Debbie had. Oh, Davy, fucking Davy. But yeah, Duke's out. Duke quit. As of right now, he retired, right? He resigned. What happened?
I guess so. I'm not going to really go into details, but some criticism at work lately, and I guess he just had enough. So he's like, I'm done. I'm quitting.
It's wild, man. So, he's out of the game. As we found out yesterday. So Caden Berger gets cut. Big press conference comes out. Duke Messenger, tells everybody, we're ready to go. Northwest Indiana Cardinals are ready to go. There were some errors and some riffraff I heard about in the Joliet tournament, which had nothing to do with him leaving here.
No.
So, yeah, he was not fired. He was not terminated. As of right now, though, he's just not with Jam or officially Hash. Like, we haven't heard from him.
Right, yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But, the Joliet tournament, first look at the Cardinals.
Yeah, how'd that go?
So, when we played 3 games, right?
Mm-hmm.
We lost one 8-2.
Okay.
We lost the second one 4-1, and then we won 9-0.
Okay.
So my takeaway from it was playing the whole organization, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, we're gonna have an A and B team.
Right.
If you sit there and think about how it looked when the guys we consider probably who's going to be on the A team when all of us were in there, the games were tight. The ones we lost.
Mm-hmm.
things kind of unraveled when we gave other guys opportunities. But like I said, we wanted to do this tournament to get everybody reps before the season,
Yeah.
you know? So
It's a politically nice way to say it.
I think that, you know, the outlook for the organization is very good right now. I think we're still, you know, we have high hopes for this season. I think our starters, everyone was a little rusty though, you know, first real game, seeing some pretty good talent and
Yeah, I was
pitching
gonna
out
say,
there.
who'd you guys play in first game?
The Hitmen,
Okay.
the Hitmen were really good. They could swing the bat,
Are
and
they
they
at
had,
Juliet?
I think so.
Okay.
This guy on the bump though, my God, it's like 6'4", 6'5", pumping like mid 80s when you haven't seen
Gas.
pitching in a while, you know.
Sure.
He was crafty too. He was dropping sidearm. He was quick pitching.
Oh wow.
I talked to him when he was on second base actually, and he's like, "Yeah, he threw like 93 to
Oh,
95 back in the day." So
Wow.
no, the
Okay.
talent out there in Illinois was very good. It was
Mhm.
good to see that though before our season. You know, that's why we wanted to do this. So,
Mhm.
but we're back at it this Sunday. We got a scrimmage against the Rangers, who are in our Indiana league, and
Okay.
just gonna keep working and grinding, leading, getting closer to April 21st.
So, of the pitchers, hitters, Cam, do you have any hits out there?
It's
Did you do anything good defensively or what?
We got so many damn guys. We got one at bat
Uh,
first game.
Damn.
when you're batting like 20 guys on the
it's
lineup.
hard to see everything. Okay, it's
Right.
hard. Yeah, no. I
Now
get
this
it.
week we're doing something different though. On our scrimmage against the Rangers, we're playing a 9-inning game at
Right.
Hobart
Oh.
City Ballpark.
Oh wow.
The first 5 are going to be like the A lineup, and then
Got it.
6 through 9 are going to be like the B lineup. So
Got
we're
it.
not batting 20 in a
Mm.
row. So yeah, this Sunday it's supposed to be like 42 though. Right.
It's like October baseball, right?
Right. You want to make it far later down the road, then you better play well in the cold
You
the
gotta
beginning of the
compete.
season, right? You're
You
going to have
gotta
to later
compete.
on.
I always tell people in baseball it's crazy because you know all those onesie twosie games that they lose in the beginning of the year, and then it comes down to the end of the season. You know, it's like, oh, we lost the division by 1 game. It's like those add up quickly, and you can be out to a quick 17-3 record in the MLB. You know, if you just win those games.
Right. Yeah. I think that I'm excited though what we're doing this year. You know, with Hashmark going to be at our games,
Yeah,
April 21st. I
dude.
mean, it's going to be
good.
amazing. I mean,
So who's the interim manager?
right now it's myself and Dan Salazar taking over.
All right,
So
upset. It's breaking news though. Breaking news. If you're just joining us again, breaking news. Duke Messenger out as NWI manager as well as Hashmark until further notice. He was doing some food tasting, and then he came in and he just basically went into the president's office and said, I'm resigning. It wasn't an I quit. You know, if we weren't looking for sponsors, I wouldn't say it, but brought to you by Kleenex, grab a tissue. If there's an issue, you're out, he's in, Duke is out, and you're in. So position available, but good for him. Maybe he's taking the time to go get wings, not literally like Leon at Sharks. I'm saying, you know, like just like he's going to fly on his own now.
right. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm a little worried about him. You know, I felt bad. I think I got on him a little bit too much it was a stressful week,
But
but
weren't
it's still,
people trying to again, we're not going to get into all the details. We want to respect Duke, but you know, even if your friends are struggling with anything, you guys trying to help them, right?
right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, every time my thing is we all give tough love when we're trying to make
Mhm.
each other better, you know, and sometimes Duke would get upset about that. And, you know, I apologize about that. I want to talk to him and let him know I'm sorry,
Duke,
but
I'll tell you what, Alec is that's some hard shit for being whenever Alec was born, man. Definitely doesn't seem like he's that young at times. You rode Duke like a $2 whore. Whenever Alec was born,
God,
Duke is I'm so
It's-
sorry. No, I'm
as you
kidding.
know,
I'm
around
joking.
here, it
I'm
gets
kidding.
stressful.
Hey, in a serious note though, if Duke is gone from John's Architectural Metal Solutions Inc., one of our main sponsors, congratulations and kudos to the next step in your career. Sources close to Hashmark tell us that he is done and quote, and this is in quotes. Our Hashmark investigation team on this.
Right.
This story's gonna go on forever.
I know Duke very well, and
He's coming back.
this Hashmark and the Cardinals and Jams were his livelihood. I could see he's a little upset right now, and part of that is my fault. And I hope that maybe we can talk and work things out, and he gets back in the building because we'd love to have him back.
Do you think
So
he wants more car rides in the BMW?
that might be, or
The
more
BMW is dope.
antique shops.
Oh my God,
more antique
I
shops.
fucked that up. I think I might be the fuck up of this. Well, he did send over a lot of food stuff, food reviews, and blogs that we haven't even released yet, but it was nothing malicious. I'll
Right.
tell you that.
Right.
Cam, full of words earlier, was like, look, I don't have anything else to say about it. But reality is, Cam, not a talker, first baseman, also owner, might as well give him the due diligence here, owner of ClearPath Solutions. Go to hashmarksports.com right now, sign up through our link there, get 40% off your first wash. Let's talk a little bit about that real quick. Perfect time of the year to power wash your house. Why? And let me tell you real quick, can I just give you you go first and I'll talk about power washing for a second.
No, you can go.
Okay, so and Aaron has asked us to do these sponsors now with people who are actually on the website. So here he is, owner CEO. What's your name again? No, King. This is Cam Lag. So real quick, power washing your house. I've always been a big believer in right before springtime, right around the time I do my gutters. So I'll go up top probably around this time of year and I'll blow out the gutters. I'll get everything down, which a lot of people don't like anyways, but I know I'm going to power wash it anyways. Vinyl siding, power wash. I get close, but not too close. There's a difference between just hitting it and then actually watching the dirt come off. It's so great.
Should we have a caller call in?
I wear a swimsuit. Yeah, you do whatever you want. Hotline is wild. Hotline is sponsored by Rudy's, Bellagio and Grill, Homewood, 1525 Dixie Highway, Homewood, Illinois.
I'm gonna have Tyler call me, and you're gonna ask the question.
Okay, yeah. Who's Tyler?
Tyler is a good friend in the friend group with Duke, and he's also a pitcher and infielder on the Cardinals.
Live on the show. Well, it's live, sponsored by Rudy's. Real quick, power washing. So, what's your take on it?
What's my take?
Just like in general, yeah. Like, what is the value of? You just want to, you got to clean it in general because it can't get stained. You want to clean it every year.
Yeah, I mean, most people clean it out beginning of spring after the dirty winter time. Get everything set up and ready to go for the summer.
Is power washing more popular in the Midwest or like East or West, or it is what it is?
I think it just is what it is all across the country.
I saw a guy driving down the street the other day, and he had it said like Blue Stream Power Washing, and I thought to myself, I was like, Blue Stream Power Washing, holy shit, that's like a legit thing. Like companies legitimately want. I mean, I thought about it, there's a lot of buildings out there.
Yeah. So
people need shit fucking power wash all the time. I borrow my power washer from my neighbor, and I tell him all the time, I don't even do soap, bro. Just fucking goes high pressure water.
Right.
I don't even have that much siding, but do you do brick?
Yeah, we do everything. We do siding, brick, concrete.
Can you wash my ass?
Yeah, spray my ass. Spray my fucking ass, man. Spray my ass.
Yeah, that PSI. Talk about how raw I'd be.
Well, hold on. Well, so that's a great question too, right? People have to know, especially if they're renting these tools. The PSI, I could take brick out all the different colors.
We can adjust the PSI.
Okay.
To
any woman's liking or male liking. That's jail.
We got the soap for it too.
How do you think all the Colombians make it here? They have to come in through and then we this joke, but we basically quarantine them and then spray them with the ClearPath solution that we make in China, and then we let them work for us. But Davey gave everybody Nora. I was throwing up earlier this week. Molly was.
Poor Molly.
You guys didn't, huh? No, you guys didn't?
No, we're good.
Damn, y'all some soldiers out here. I wasn't sick for the longest time. Streaming front. We're going to start streaming. Hashmark Stream Dream Team / Stream Team. See, it's funny how things start happening when Duke's gone. I wonder if that's just a joke
here, but you were kind of called out by Aaron, the president, when all this went down. Man. I mean, what was going through your head?
Last person to know, got the text message. It was so funny because all it said was Duke quit, and I was texting about something else, and then I don't know, I was I really thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke all the way coming into today, and then I was like, okay, maybe they're still fucking with me, but I'm like, I was I don't know, it was shocking, but I also knew that he still wants to do media, so. It's just a matter of time before he's back in this building.
Right.
Just not working for Jam, I would assume. But I'm also pissed because, Usually you give you
We have a caller calling in right now, Tyler.
Oh, come on, call in. You give your 2-week notice and then you leave. You don't just quit. Well, he didn't quit. He resigned.
We got Tyler here on the show. What's up, Tyler?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? Dave Evergreen here.
He'll have to hear, unless he can hear me here. Can you hear me here?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, welcome in, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Great. Breaking news. Duke Messenger out as NWI Cardinal. What's the latest from the team news and your thoughts?
It sucks, but I mean, you just gotta, keep doing what you're doing, I guess.
What? Sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, it's, it is what it is. He's gone, but doesn't mean the ball doesn't stop. So, just gotta keep on working, keep on going, keep on grinding. Gotta get ready for whatever the opening day is, April, whatever.
Well, the ball does stop if it hits the manager. Did it hit? I heard. There's a rumor now.
You heard about that?
Well, what happened? Did the ball hit him? I mean, there's a lot going on here.
Wait, what were you saying?
Yeah, what happened in that play?
Maybe we should elaborate on that first.
Yeah,
all right. So basically, what happened was I think we were down 3-1, or it was pretty close. It was either 2-1 or 2-1. Damn near might even been 1-1, and we weren't really hitting yet. It was kind of the start, close to the middle of the game, and started really finding our footing. The guys started getting a little crazy that inning as far as throwing balls and throwing the ball away and stuff like that. There was a ball that was a pass ball from the pitcher, got away from the catcher. Catcher, ran over, got it, tossed it to home plate where nobody was. After the first run came in, then came the second. But as the second run was coming in, Duke was standing there trying to keep up with the game changer and try to score everything correctly with two of his big old feet outside the dugout. Instead of me saying, instead of us all saying, like, "Hey, Duke, get out of the way," he just said "fuck it" and just kicked it.
Oh man, the look on his face though, he was just stunned. He's like, "Well, what did I do?"
I think he thought it was a foul ball.
It's all right. He was balls deep in doing the game changers. I mean, it is what it is.
I'm not gonna lie though. I don't know what your thoughts were during that moment, but I didn't even realize that was considered an out if that happened. Like I was like, "What?"
I just figured it'd be a dead ball and everyone would kind of just reset. I thought it was a little lame if that really does mean it's an out. I mean, it kind of sucks because that's like the one time we had the momentum, and then after that, it just started kind of just going back to shit. So,
right.
I mean, it is what it is. It's okay. It's not the real season, so it is what it is.
Yeah, you gotta get those kinks out of the way. Why was he out of the dugout?
It is what it is. It's a good question. I don't know.
There had to be like food smell.
Usually, managers are in the dugout or sitting on a bucket or,
managing,
having some chewing, spitting some seeds, dicking around, doing whatever they do.
Right.
And
we got to get him some double.
I coach as well. So, I mean, typically when I'm coaching, I'm sitting, in the dugout, out of the way, not in the field of play. That way, if a ball does hit me, it means nothing.
Honestly, from a coaching perspective, bucket seat is pretty much always the way to go, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're gonna be in the dugout, you're not on the bucket. You might as well be in the stands because if you're sitting in the bench, then you're not even engaged.
Right.
But, so many t-shirts.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate play. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, why he was out of the dugout after a few of us, mainly me, mentioned, hey, you should probably step back in the dugout just in case.
Right.
I just didn't want him to get hit with a line drive foul ball because that guy was throwing a little harder than what we've seen thus far. But I guess he said "fuck you, dude." So,
right. Again, this is Tyler Schoonover, pitcher, infielder, Northwest Indiana Cardinals. Tyler, excited to see you Sunday. We get back to work, but what are some of your thoughts? What are you looking forward to coming up for opening day and on your outlook of the team?
Really, dude, my outlook's just going to be, after that first tournament. I mean, what can we improve on? What can we do better? And what can we, make of this thing? So I know it wasn't the weekend we expected, nor the results we were looking really hoping for.
Right.
But I mean, I think it's a good way to evaluate some of the guys. I really think, kind of evaluating where we see some guys fit is going to be pretty crucial over these next few weeks. Because I mean, we're only a few practices away, and then we're playing. So
right.
How much? I mean, when you sign up, you want to play baseball, but lots of drama here early. Caden Berger out, and now the manager out. This is huge.
Yeah, it's definitely not something you see on the typical MLB card for sure.
No,
I mean this is what you sign up for when you play in the men's leagues, man. You're
right.
basically
this affects lives.
Yeah. Right. Does it happen often? No, but I mean, I guess it does now. So
Right.
Devastation. The drama's crazy.
yeah, that's
Okay.
cool.
All right. Well,
Well,
hey, here on the 21st, let's get a quick prediction here. Who do you think is going to be opening day starter? Now we don't really have a manager.
That's up to the rest of the coaching staff. I mean, whoever it is, whether it be me or Alec or some of the other guys, I mean, we'll all be ready to go. So
Right.
it is what it is.
Right.
All right.
I just signed up to play the ball, man. I mean, I'm not dealing with any of the managerial stuff.
Oh, there you go. So he's
Right.
out. Okay.
Right.
Schoonover's out.
All
I'm
right.
gonna play. Team good enough. That is what it is. So I'm
Right.
happy to be there.
Rudy's hotline.
Thanks, Tyler,
First call
for
in
joining
ever.
us.
Wow.
I'll
Free
talk to
swag
you a little
bag.
bit later on, man.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
See ya.
So, what's in our swag bag? Dildos.
You
That was
send that to
Tyler Schoonover.
Right. Yep. Tyler Schoonover, pitcher, infielder, and sometimes outfielder. He's going to be a big part of this year, man. He's a very good player. He's played the game very long.
I like being his clear cut. He doesn't want to do the managerial thing. He just wants to play baseball. Those types of players, that you just want that one way or the other. Real quick with the team now, do you find it going to be odd, or do you think it's going to be a little bit easier now dealing with less people on the coaching staff?
I don't know. I think that you know what, I've played this game since I was 5 years old. I've also coached it for a few years as well, whether that's high school or travel. So I'm confident in my ability to run the team, but I have a support staff with Dan Salazar and Ivan Salazar, who also have played the game a long time. I mean, Dan longer than all of us, but so I think moving forward, we're going to be fine. I'm excited to get back out there this Sunday and kind of wash away what this past week has been like.
St. Patty's
so-
Day. I mean, I got a wedding to go to tomorrow. Get up at 6 a.m. and I'm going down to St. Louis. But I'll tell you what, I might be in rare form Saturday night. So everybody might get a phone call.
Oh man,
Yikes, Phil. And look, this I don't know if I cut you off. Did I cut you off?
No.
Okay. Thank you to Tyler, first time caller, calling in for the Rudy's hotline. Rudy's at Bellagio, Homewood, Illinois. Also, John's Architectural Metal Solutions Inc. And Kleenex. If you need a tissue, there's an issue. We've got one. Grab a tissue.
Tissue for what though?
Tissue for a pissue. Well, Duke Messenger's out. I've never seen so many people go down. Real quick, Caden Berger, heard he's taking the news well.
Yeah, Caden has been good about it. He actually thinks it's cool that it's like a story now. It makes
Possible
it fun.
managerial spot for Caden.
No, definitely
No, he
not.
said
No,
Okay,
Caden, he just didn't fit in, man.
it, okay.
So I
Yeah.
still got to ship him his uniforms.
Jesus.
I don't know if he's paying for shipping or not. Though I still got to get that money from him.
Yeah. Oh, and big shout out to the Lag family. They ordered a bunch already on HashmarkSports.com. Those will be here sometime in the near year. So yeah, a good thing to know. Duke was in charge of merch, so we're screwed. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that's it. I don't think anything else too big in sports happened to note other than a lot of NFL moves. I mean,
Oh gosh,
what was
too
the-
much to keep up with.
I was gonna say what was your biggest takeaway from me? I think I just
The Houston Texans are going to be
man,
very
they,
good this
they
year.
really they're running who's the running back they got again? Or who'd
I mean,
sign?
they
signed
picked up
somebody.
Joe Mixon.
That was it, Mixon.
They
yeah.
signed Danielle Hunter, who had 16 and a half sacks last year. Obviously they already have CJ Stroud. Man, I'm worried for my Colts. Let's just say that.
They say it's generational arm talent, but they weren't saying this about any other quarterback I remember. I mean, this is a guy that you just can't pass up on.
Right.
But look, if I was talking to Ricky Fontaine yesterday about this,
Mm-hmm.
and he straight up said, "Look, it's the Bears, and it's just fucked. It doesn't matter what happens. If Fields goes somewhere else, he's going to flourish." Real quick, Kirk Cousins. What are your thoughts on that in Atlanta?
I think that's a fantastic move. Obviously, that division is very winnable. I
Mhm.
think Kirk Cousins comes in there and he's going to
You
play.
know what you're getting.
He's going to play spectacular. They're going to win the
They were
division,
talking about Justin Fields there again. Turf.
right?
I think Fields is going to do good wherever he goes.
Is he
He's
going
a
to be a
quarterback.
starter though? Is he going to be a starter? I don't know.
Justin Love, Packers, Detroit Lions, lots of NFL news and talk. Too bad we don't have our guy for that, Duke, who was basically our draft guru. He'll be back. Get him in here. All right. Well, we're out of here. No Buddy Ball, episode 9. officially. And who was bitching about episode 2?
Tyler, the
Tyler.
caller.
That son of a bitch. You're fucking episode 2 finally out. And how ironic. What a if you're wondering what we're talking about, episode 2 was the Duke presser, and it was such a great episode because Duke came out post Joliet tournament, really excited, even though that was recorded a month prior. Kids could not believe it. It's just got to be delusion.
How about those St. Patty's shoes that Dave's
Yeah,
rocking
check these
today?
out. Funny story about these real quick. These are the Converse black, green, and white shoes, and they remind me of like the Celtics unis.
Just call them the hash 12s.
But they're the hash 12, hash 12 right here. And I'm telling you what, I got a pair of these for my brother-in-law, size 12, and he didn't fit him. He wears a 10.5 apparently. And I felt like an asshole, so I ended up giving those to somebody who wore a 12, and then I actually just picked him up some shoes today that are sick. Can't just walk out of the mob, you know that? You can't just leave the mob. Anyways, all right. Final thoughts, Cam. Great segment.
Final thoughts on
We just gave ours, but final thoughts on anything before we get out of here. Just anything. Could be anything. Clear Path Solutions. If you need any type of power washing, reach out to Clear Path Solutions, Crown Point, Indiana. Final thoughts? No.
No.
All right. Alec.
It's been a rough week at Jam and Hash headquarters, but looking forward to the weekend.
At the end of the pod. Wow. I don't blame him though. You don't even want to be on this shit. All right. My final thoughts. We'll see you later. Bye. Love you.